His eyes darkened, and for a second, I swear he almost looked hurt. But then, like always, he pulled the ice wall back up. Here we go again. I pushed harder. You act like you don't care, but you care enough to drag me in here. So, which one is it, John? Am I visible or am I a problem you can control? He didn't flank this time. Instead, he shrugged out of his suit jacket, laid it to my shoulder without asking. The move was so unexpected, it stunned me into silence. You will catch cold, he muttered, already turning away. I stood there, gripping the fabric, trying not to let my stupid heart do cartwheels. He was impossible, intruding, and maybe, just maybe, not as heartless as he pretended. That night at home, I sat on the couch scrolling my phone. When he walked past, I caught his sleep. For someone who claims I'm not his problem, you sure act like it. My eyes flicked down to where my fingers touched his shirt, then back to my face. His reply was soft, almost too soft. Maybe you are. And just like that, he walked off his room, leaving me staring after him like he had dropped a secret grenade in my chest. Corporate dinner should come with a warning. Labels may cause headaches, fake laughter, and husband turning into jealous maniacs. I wasn't even trying to this time. Some investor son slid into the seat beside me, all confidence and he leaned close, whispering jokes that were funny. I gave polite smile, nothing more. But of course, Jungkook gaze from across the table was a laser beam drilling through my skull. The guy finally crossed the line, brushing his hand against mine before I could even process move. Jungkook's voice low and little from behind me. The guy chuckled nervously. Relax, CEO, just being friendly. Friendly ends where my wife begins. Jungkook hand clapped around my chair, dragging me back so smooth it looked rehearsed. Every head at the table turned. I swear you could hear the folk pause midair. Later, when we got home, the explosion finally happened. The door barely clicked shut before I spun around. What the hell was that, Jungkook? You dragged me out like some caveman. He threw his sigh onto the couch, jaw tight. What was that guy doing with his hand all over you? I barked out loud. All over me? His hand mistakenly brushed my fingers. Relax. Relax? His voice rose sharp. You think I didn't see the pill? He looked at you. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you watching me for once? Maybe exhausting. That shut him up for a second, then his voice dropped lower. You think this is a game? Flirting with a man just to make me jealous? I stepped closer, chin high. If it's a game, it's because you started it. You froze me out from day one, Jungkook. I refuse to sit here like some decoration while my husband pretends I don't exist. Her words slammed into me. I wanted to fight back then but the truth twisted in my chest. I had been pretending she doesn't matter because if she mattered, she could break me. And God, she already mattered to me. You don't understand. I mattered. Then make me understand. For duck's sake, she shoot back, eyes burning into mine. For a heartbeat, the air between us was suffocating. Her breath fire against her stubborn fire against frozen wall. I almost told her about the betrayal, about why I keep my distance, but my throat locked. So instead, I snapped the only sheet I have left. Careful, boy, and keep pushing me, and one day you won't like the way I break. I should have been scared, but instead I smiled slow and dangerous. Maybe I want you to break, Jungkook. He stared at me like I had just lit the whole apartment on fire. Maybe I had. The week after our blow up felt like living inside a thunderstorm. At home, silence cracking like a static. At work, stolen glares, door shutting harder than necessary. And me, I wasn't backing down. If he wanted cold, I have given him Arctic. So when my phone buzzed with a text from an old friend, Sugar, who happened to be annoyingly attractive, I didn't hesitate. Coffee, sure. I showed up in a black dress. Jungkook hated on me, knowing damn well he had noticed, and he did. I caught him standing at the glass railing of the office lobby watching us laugh at the cafe across the street like he wanted to shutter the window. Good, let him watch. I lasted 15 minutes. That's it. 15 minutes of watching some other men lean close, make her laugh, touch her waist like he had the right before I snapped. When she came back upstairs, I was waiting in her office door shut, locked. Clicked. She froze, raising a brow. You are in my office. What, CEO? Run out of meeting rooms? Cut it. My voice came out low, rougher than I meant. Cut what? Talking to my friends? Friends don't look at you like that. I stepped closer, and you don't smile at them like that. Her smile sharpened. Why do you care? I thought you were allergic to giving me attention. That's when the dam finally broke. I closed the distance, heart slamming against the desk behind her. Her eyes widened, but she didn't step back. Of course, she didn't bolt to the one. Give me attention, I said, voice low, dangerous, trembling with everything I had been choking down. Her mouth parted, ready with some sarcastic comeback. I leaned closer. Or until you forget every man who ever looked at you. And remember only me. Silence, just her breathing sharp and anyone. My heart slammed against my ribs so hard it hurt, not from fear, from the sheer audacity of him finally saying what he had been holding back for months. I forced a smack. That's a threat. His eye burned into my no, that's a promise. And then, not soft, not sweet, it was white purpose to spread a month of silence, jealousy, crushing, and I shoved him back for there. It you don't even like me. His hand cut my jaw, grip but trembling. You have no idea how much I do. There it was, the truth out loud. No more ice walls, no more pretending. I stared away because the last time I gave someone my attention, they broke me. But you, my voice crack, I hate it, but it was real. You are the only one I can't ignore, even when I try. Her eyes softened for half a second before she masked it with a scoff. Took you long enough, say you. I couldn't help it. I almost smiled, almost, but instead I leaned in again, lips. You wanted fire? Careful what you wished for. The haunted me all night. Not because it was bad, but because it's what too good. Like every sarcastic comeback, every cold stare, every stupid silent dinner had been leading to that one explosion. But this morning I wasn't going to the weak one, so I made pancake, blasting music, acting like nothing happened. He walked in, hair messy, black t-shirt clinging to him, his eyes locked on me immediately. You are still mad, he said flatly. I flipped a pancake, and you're still cold. He leaned against the counter, studying me, except I'm not. Not with you, not anymore. I was done hiding, done pretending like she wasn't the only person who could unravel me just by laughing too loud. I avoided you because I thought keeping distant meant keeping control. I mean, the last moment I trusted you used me, left me with nothing but ice, so I built walls. Her spatula paused midair. She glanced at me, skeptical but listening. And me? She asked quietly. You? I stepped closer, voice steady. You make those walls useless. Every time you fight me, every time you flirt just to spit me, when you make me feel alive, and it terrifies me. I stared at him. Finally, honestly, finally, the mask goes off. Wow. I said, dropping the spatula. Took you 6 months, a corporate scandal, and a jealous rage meltdown to admit you actually like me. His left twitch, almost smiling. Like you? That's too soft. His lip twitch, almost smiling. Like you? That's too soft. Oh, I challenged, I'm crossed. I want you, he said, simple and sharp. All of you. Even you fight, even when you drive me insane, especially then. My chest tightened. Damn him, he actually meant it. She didn't melt. Of course she didn't. She smelled. So, Mr. CEO, she teased. What's the plan? You gonna keep striking me with until I behave? I stepped forward, crowding her against the counter. No, I'm done threatening. Her love was soft, but her eyes burned. Good luck surviving me then. Later that night, we sat on the balcony, city lights glowing, plates of half-eaten takeout between us. For once, silence wasn't heavy, it was comfortable. She nudges me with her food. So basically, you just wanted my attention. I shook my head, meeting her gaze. No, I wanted you. And for the first time since this marriage started, she didn't argue. She just leaned into me, stubborn but soft, fire meeting fire.